Getting started on your college essays can be tough. Even if you've read sample essays, brainstormed, created a cluster of interconnected ideas, you might still feel intimidated by the writing process. How can you break into that first draft? I'm Steven Tagle, a college admissions consultant at Accepted, with more than 20 years of experience teaching and mentoring students. As a former speechwriter and Stanford grad, I'm here to share some expert tips to get you started writing amazing college application essays. Begin by describing an important moment in your life. This can be a challenge you faced or a moment that inspired intellectual passion. Use sensory details to place your reader in your shoes. Describe the setting, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes that you experienced. Include dialogue, important things that you, your friends, family members, or teachers said. Don't forget to share your emotions and bodily state as well. Were your hands sweating? Was your heart beating fast? Did you feel embarrassed, uncomfortable, awestruck? Beginning with a scene is a proven way of catching your reader's attention and leading them into your essay. Or skip the introduction if you need to. Some people freeze up at the thought of writing an introduction. This is completely natural. If this happens to you, simply skip the opening for now and move on to the next part of your outline. You don't have to write your essay in order. In revision, you'll have the chance to draft the missing pieces and make sure everything fits where it belongs. To avoid a stilted or formal essay, write as though you're sitting across from a friend and telling them your story, rather than an admissions officer. This will help you relax and write more naturally and honestly. Imagine your friends' reactions to each part of your story and use them to guide you. Thinking of your essay as a conversation makes the task of writing easier and will help you sound more natural and self-aware. Next up, commit the necessary time to writing. Try to spend at least an hour on each writing session. Don't overthink the process. Just put away your phone and other distractions, look at your outline, and start. If you need to stretch or take a short break after 20 or 30 minutes, go ahead. But get back to work as soon as possible so you don't lose your train of thought. Don't get stuck rewriting and rewriting the same few paragraphs. Once you get your ideas down, move on to the next part. Don't be surprised if entirely new ideas come to mind while you're writing. You might think of a different anecdote you like better that also fits the criteria for the prompt you're responding to. Trust yourself and follow your inspiration. Writing is not just a structured process, but also an organic one. When you're done with your writing session, save your draft and set it aside until your next session. If you can print it out, this will help because reading work on a printed page often helps you see it a bit differently than you would on the screen. Try not to show the draft to others yet, unless you need some encouragement or advice to move forward. Although their perspectives are important, they can wait until you have a more polished draft. Your brain will be processing the draft as you live your life, and when you return to it in a day or two, you'll bring a fresh perspective. You'll more easily recognize which parts can be improved or tightened or clarified. You might realize certain details are missing, or some sentences don't say what you mean them to say. Your first draft probably won't be a masterpiece, so don't feel discouraged if it seems rough. With each revision, you'll polish the rough spots a bit more, adding memorable details and meaningful reflection until your essay shines. For more specific advice and expert feedback on your college essays, schedule a free consultation with me at accepted.com. I'm looking forward to helping you get accepted.